Hey there YouTube, welcome to Showcase Watches. Today bringing you a watch which is massively anticipated by the Tudor community. This is the Tudor Black Bay 58, reference M790B-0001. This is a 200 meter diver's watch from the sister brand of Rolex, that is Tudor. Now this watch has been massively anticipated. Today is July the 1st. This watch has just been released as of today, July 1st, 2020, and this is Tudor's one and only release for 2020. This is the 200 meter diver's watch, the Black Bay 58 in blue. Obviously, as I think most people that watch this video will know, the Tudor Black Bay 58 is one of Tudor's most hottest watches of all time. Well, put it this way, you can't walk into many authorised dealers and just purchase it. In most ADs, you will have to wait 6 months and maybe up to a year to obtain the standard Black Bay 58. That's the one with the gilded dial and gilded bezel. With the off, I would call it an off black, off grey, but this one is this is the up-to-date version. This is the one that Tudor have just decided to bring out for 2020, and they do not disappoint. It is an absolutely stunning watch. This watch houses the MT5402 COSC certified 70-hour power reserve movement, which is in-house. So it's a very, very, very respectable movement, a very good movement. And these watches are extremely accurate. I speak from personal experience. I have owned the previous Black Bay 58, and that watch was extremely accurate. And this watch, I'm sure, will be no different. It does share the same movement as the standard Black Bay 58. It's got the beautiful domed sapphire crystal, as you can see there, very, very much vintage inspired. And that's what I think what's important to know is that the Tudor Black Bay line is all vintage inspired. It's a vintage inspired watch. And this watch is clearly harping back to the days of the Tudor Submariner. Even the level of blue in this watch is very much Tudor Submariner-esque. It is definitely harping back to the days of the very, very famous Tudor Submariner in blue, which, as many of you know, the Navy, the French Navy had. This is just a beautiful watch, absolutely beautiful watch. It measures in 39mm, so it's slightly under the Rolex counterpart's 40mm super case. This is a 39mm, and this wears a little bit larger than a 39mm. I would say this wears more like a pre-ceramic Submariner. It would wear, I think this fits most wrist sizes. I don't think there's many wrist sizes can't pull this watch off. I mean, my wrist is quite a large wrist and I can pull this watch off fine. It's extremely comfortable on the wrist. The bracelet, it's got the rivets, which divides opinion. Some people like them, some people don't. Personally, I am definitely a fan. I think it gives a very much more of a vintage feel to the watch, and very much a tool-esque, tool-tastic feel. I would say it's a tool-tastic feel to the bracelet. The bracelet being very, very well made in stainless steel. It's not the it's not the 904L stainless steel that the Rolex is, but it's still a very, very well made bracelet. A beautiful clasp. You can see there that the Tudor just include the little Tudor shield, which I think is a lovely detail. If we can open this up, it's a little bit tricky with gloves on. There we go. So just lift it so you've got the little clasp for an extra security, and then you just get your nail underneath and open up, and we can see just the beautiful quality. Obviously all milled from the same piece of steel. Just beautiful quality, absolutely lovely quality. And this is definitely a huge upgrade on what Rolex were doing back in the 90s and noughties. It's a quality piece. I mean, the price of this watch is £2,760, and for that price point, I really cannot think of a better watch that you could invest your money in. This watch is going to be extremely difficult to get hold of. I mean, it's been released today. This is July 1st, 2020, and it's only the courtesy and thanks to the Berry's Jewellers in York, who have allowed me to come in and review this watch. It's only by their good grace that I've been able to get hold of this watch and take a look at it in person. It's absolutely stunning. Obviously, in true Rolex and Tudor style, we've got the non-display case back. It's just an absolutely stunning piece. Absolutely stunning piece. Obviously, it's still stickered because this watch is going to be going to a customer. Well, actually, this particular watch is display only. It's their showpiece watch. It's not for sale. But needless to say, I will be placing an order for this watch today, and will put myself on the list because I think it's absolutely beautiful. Those people that know the Black Bay line and they know the Black Bay 58, this watch is absolutely identical in every single way and every single dimension. The only difference is they've put the blue on the dial and they've put the blue on the bezel, and they've dropped the gilt. They've dropped the gilt, which a lot of people weren't keen on. It was one of the complaints that the Black Bay 58 had. People said that the gilt on the dial was nice, but having it on the bezel as well was maybe a little bit too much. Personally, I never minded it. I thought it was a nice vintage feel. This one definitely feels a little bit more modern. It feels a little bit more in keeping with the modern day. We've let go of the red triangle, which the Tudor Black Bay 58 had and was famous for. This one doesn't have that. This is just a plain white and the luminous pip. I really like this watch. There is no faux patina. There is no trading on the... obviously, it's vintage inspired, but it's definitely a modern vintage inspired, which I really, really like. I think this is a phenomenal watch. I really do. And especially for the price point. It's absolutely beautiful. The clasp is absolutely first class. I cannot fault the clasp at all. It's just absolutely stunning. You've obviously got multiple... It doesn't have a diver's extension, which is a shame, and it's something that I think Tudor maybe should have done, but you know, you can't have everything, and especially at £2,760, you can't have everything at this price point. But they do give you, you know, ample adjustment, so sizing this shouldn't be a problem. It does have the screws on the links, which you can just see there. So sizing this bracelet is going to be very, very easy, and anybody can do this at home, providing they've got the right tool. The bezel action on this watch is extremely good. So it's a 60-click unidirectional dive bezel. It's an aluminium bezel. It's not loomed, so it's not like the Pelagos. It is, if you can hear that, it's just a really satisfying click. I would say the bezel action's definitely got the Omega Seamaster beaten, but I don't think it's got the quality that the Rolex Submariner has. But like I've said before, remember the price point. This is a £2,760 watch. This is not Submariner money. Is it better than the Seamaster? Probably not. But again, the Seamaster is a good what, £1,400 more money. But this is investable. This is as good an investment as what you'll get in 2020. You put your money in this watch, it is safe. This watch is going to be high demand. The colour blue is obviously, you can call it the sea blue. I think that would be quite accurate. I think that the colour of it is absolutely spot on. And blue is very much the in colour. It is very much the... blue never goes out of fashion. A blue watch just doesn't go out of fashion. And I think Tudor have been very clever in the way they've picked their colour on this. They could have gone green, which was anticipated. Some people thought they might have gone green. Obviously, green is the Rolex colour, so I knew that was never going to happen. They could have gone burgundy. Tudor are known for having their burgundy watches. Again, I didn't think that was going to happen. I always thought blue was going to be the colour. I did. I always thought that blue was going to be the colour they would go for, and the main reason is because the Tudor Black Bay 58, the 39mm version, is very much trading on the past. And when I say that, I mean the Tudor Submariner. The Tudor Submariner in blue is a stunning watch, absolutely stunning watch. And this watch with the blue, the 200-metre divers, 200-metre water resistance, the domed sapphire crystal, the no crown guards, the snowflake hands, it is very much the Tudor. This to me is the modern Tudor Submariner. Yes, it's the Black Bay 58, but if the Tudor Submariner had kept going on, I think this is the modern version. I think this is the modern Tudor Submariner. And at the price point, £2,760, absolutely phenomenal. Now, just to bring into shot, something that I don't know if many people have seen yet, we also have the exact same watch, but on what Tudor called the soft touch lever, which is a beautiful, beautiful strap. Obviously, not many people are huge fans of dive watches on leather straps. It's a bit of a no-no as far as a lot of watch collectors are concerned. Personally, I don't mind. At the end of the day, who realistically is going to be taking this watch down to 200 meters? Very few of us. And I think this watch is, I just think it works. I think on that strap, on the soft touch leather in blue, I just think it works really well. The leather's got almost like a velvety feel. Very, very comfortable watch. Extremely comfortable. Tudor, as you'd expect, it's got the pull over, and then there we go, as you'd expect. So same as the other Tudor straps and the buckles. Very, very well made. Like I say, stickers on this. This is another one display piece, so the stickers can't be removed. But absolutely first class, top quality craftsmanship from Tudor, as you'd expect. You fold it over, and as you can see, it makes the Tudor shield. These are the details that, at this price point, I mean, this particular watch is £2,520. At this price point, you know, you're talking Tag Heuer pricing. And this watch is leagues above a Tag Heuer in quality. At the end of the day, you're buying Rolex quality at Tag Heuer money. So I would well recommend this watch to anybody looking for a cost-effective diver, which is going to increase in value and be a fantastic and fun future investment. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'd like to give a big shout out to Berry's Jewellers in York, in the UK, for giving me the opportunity to look at these watches. And there will be more watches following from this particular jewellers. Berry's Jewellers in York are excellent. Some of my viewers have already purchased watches from Berry's, and they've been very happy with the purchases. And you know, it's what it's all about. You know, here to help people out, here to help people find what they're looking for, and I'm here to help support local business as well. So it's a win-win for everybody, because Berry's do say that if you've got a quotation for a watch from another authorised dealers, they will beat it for you. Berry's, I've known Berry's a number of years, and I know them to be extremely good, and I've bought a lot of watches from them, and they always do fantastic discounts. I will say, obviously, the Tudor, there'll be no discount on the Tudors, but you know, they do Omega, they do a lot of other sort of top-end brands, which you guys know I'm into. And if you check out my other videos, you'll see some of my other watches, and most of them are purchased through Berry's. So thank you for watching. This is Showcase Watches in conjunction with Berry's Jewellers in York. Like I say, I can't thank these guys enough for letting me see this watch in the flesh. This is the 1st of July, the day the watch has been released, and I get to be hands-on with these pieces. So feeling very, very lucky today. So thank you very much, guys, from all the guys at Berry's Jewellers in York. Much appreciated. This is Showcase Watches. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me some comments in the comment section. What do you guys think? Do you prefer this? Do you think the original Black Bay 58 is better? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Showcase Watches signing out.